Hello everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel and welcome to your reading. We are going to do a one card pull and pull as many messages as we can from that one card directly from Spirit straight to you. So I am going to actually pull the card choices right now in front of you so that you can feel which card you are vibing with and resonating with, because Spirit wants you to know something. Spirit wants to tell you something. So let's see, what does Spirit want to say? All right, there will be 6 different choices. This is the first one, so feel the energy of card 1. See if that's resonating with you, if you feel any sort of tingling in any of your chakras. Here is choice number 2. Choice number 3. Number 4. 5. And 6. So out of these 6, which one is calling to you? Really tap into your chakras and see which chakra is tingling from root to third eye. And if it's root, go with card 1. If it's third eye, go with card 6. And then, corresponding chakras in between. But decide which one of these is really calling to you. I am going to start with the first card, and then I will just move right into the second and third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. There are timestamps listed for all of them below, and if you need more time to decide, go ahead and pause the video now. All right. For those of you attracted to this first card, let's see what Spirit's message is to you. Okay, so this is the Death card. This is a major arcana, so this is heavier energy. It's not as quickly moving as the minor arcana, and what Spirit wants to talk to you about is a loss, a change, a transition that must take place. And I'm feeling a lot of sadness attached to this loss, to this ending. And this is a general read, so what you have lost is different for each of you, but it's heavy on your heart, it's heavy on your mind, no matter the time that has passed. And this energy, in a sense, has anchored you in a point of time. And even though life is moving forward, you're still anchored in this space. And there's so much that you are not seeing and that you're missing out on because you're still anchored in this space. And Spirit wants to let you know all that is lost, all that is taken from you, will return to you in a new form. And the owl up here is drawing my attention. I feel this is interesting. I do feel some of you, there was a transition of a loved one, and that's been hard for you to deal with, but I see them as this guardian angel over you. They're a very wise, evolved soul, and now that they're watching over you. And aside from this, there's other things going on in your life, and you're just kind of feeling like, do I just give up? Like, what's it all for? What's it all worth? What does it even mean? This isn't living. I don't feel happy. I don't feel my joy. I don't feel the sun on my face. And so you have this loved one coming in to really comfort you through this time, and they are giving you signs and synchronicities that they are with you, that they are there. Okay, others of you, this loss isn't about somebody transitioning. This is about something that, like a relationship that has ended, a job that has ended, a life situation that has ended, something that you didn't feel ready to let go of when it, fell away from your experience. And just like that loved one, you guys have this beautiful guardian angel watching over you and guiding you, and everything that you go through is for a great purpose, and you are learning and you are growing and you are being reshaped. And when you're in the pain, those words fall flat, right? That doesn't seem like anything. However, once you move beyond the pain and you heal and you expand, you're going to look back on your journey and you're going to understand the deeper meaning of things happening. And the deeper meaning is spiritual. It's not about the earth plane and somebody's motives and XYZ. It's about your soul and your soul growth and your consciousness expansion. So you've gone through a lot. There's a deep acknowledgement of that from Spirit. And, when I got the inspiration to do this reading, I did not anticipate something this deep would come through. But clearly some of you need to know that you're not alone, and what you have lost will be returned to you in a new form, or your sadness will be healed, repaired. You're not going to be in this energy forever. And sometimes, everything kind of needs to shake up and fall apart so that we can rebuild on a better foundation, a stronger foundation that has potential. All right. So Spirit is saying, no matter the loss, there is beauty that is going to come in. There is happiness that is going to come in. Your life is not always going to be in this space feeling anchored, tethered to this point of time when you experienced this loss. You're going to be able to free yourself and come into the present moment and start seeing things, seeing your blessings. And it's not to say that you're not grateful, but when you are in a lot of emotional pain and the world seems dark and it's like the universe has turned its back on you, it's not as easy to see all the blessings, all the reasons to be grateful, all the reasons you're lucky to be alive, right? It's hard. It's like you're grasping at straws, and Spirit's acknowledging this and saying, don't beat yourself up, because it's almost as though at times you get irritated with yourself. Like, why does this still hurt me? Why can't I let this go? Why can't I move on? And Spirit's saying, don't beat yourself up, okay? Everybody moves through their emotions and their experiences at a different pace. And this loss, it really cuts you open. And when you're cut open deep like that, it's because there is some lesson that you're learning. And the expansion, the depth of the cut is as wide as the expansion that you're going to experience. And, no loss is easy, whether it's just, a relationship, a job. No loss is easy. And, you can't, other people may try to tell you or dictate to you, well, this is how long this should take you to heal from and get over, and you need to ignore them. Again, everybody heals in their own time. Everybody filters through their emotions in their own time frame, and you are not alone. You have this loved one or this guardian angel that's been with you, and when you are ready, you feel that you have the strength, and your strength will be restored. When you feel that you are ready, this angel is going to walk with you. You're going to be purified of this pain, of this anchor. You're going to be freed. You're going to elevate. And there are things that are coming into your life that are going to fill your heart with joy again. You are going to feel moments of intense gratitude and happiness and joy. Okay, but right now you're in the transition of loss, and with every loss, something comes in. With every ending, a new beginning, right? What's that song, Closing Time by Semisonic? And it says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. And I feel like that is a very strong message for everybody, except for those of you where this is literally where somebody you cared for has transitioned. Okay, that's a separate message from this. But everybody else, that is not the case. That's what Spirit wants to tell you is, through every ending or every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end, and that's the truth. And everything that you lose will return to you in a new form. And those of you, that have been really struggling with the loss of a loved one, this loved one is still with you in spirit, and it's going to remain very, very close with you until you are through your mourning and grieving process, and gives you lots of signs. And for you guys, the soul lesson here isn't attached to the loss of this loved one. It's speaking more about the other things that you've been going through. That loss is separate, and the only reason why that has been brought up is because that loved one is with you so closely. It's like I hold you at night, and this is drawing me in. This loved one is saying, don't hide yourself away from the world. Don't close yourself off from love because you feel so hurt. Love is your medicine. Love is the answer. You are lovable. You deserve love. Let people close to you. Let people in. You don't need to walk this world alone. And, walking this world alone, literally, you could feel like there's nobody around you. And, at other times, there are people around you, but you still feel so isolated and alone and lonely. And this loved one is saying that's not your destiny. That's not your fate. And while you are on this journey of solitude, of hermit, I am with you. You are never alone. I conversate with you all day long. I put all kinds of synchronicities in your path. Notice me, feel me. And in that, it eases your pain. Okay, so those of you that have lost a loved one and then you're going through all this other stuff, they are with you. They want you to know that. And they don't want you to give up. Okay, things are going to get better, and you're not alone, and there's some magic, some blessings coming in. Like the roses are really sticking out to me. Speaking of unexpected blessings, but also roses, flowers. This could have been your loved one's favorite color or favorite flowers, rose or red. Okay, that's really sticking out. And on top of that, the blessings to come, and the river, the purification, the healing to your emotions. Okay, so all of you that were drawn into card 1, Spirit wants you to know that this is passing energy, this intense pain, the depth of it. You will move beyond this. You have a guardian angel, or you have a loved one right here on your side, soothing you, talking to you all day, every day, leaving you signs and synchronicities, giving you inspired action, and telling you, I will be here with you for as long as it takes. Don't feel rushed. Don't feel bad about yourself. I'm right here with you. Tune the rest of the world out, and I will help you heal. I will help you move through this energy. So I know I said a lot, but the main takeaway I'm feeling is you're not alone. This energy is going to pass. You're going to move into great happiness once again, all right? So those are the messages from those of you that were drawn into this first card. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, card number 2. Let's take a look and see what Spirit has led you towards. All right, we have got the 9 of Wands coming through as your tarot card. And this, right away, Spirit is saying, do not give up. Hold your ground. Move forward. Don't give up before the miracle happens, before the manifestation unfolds, okay? Because what I feel, the energy, is you've been working really, really hard towards something. And as this is a general read, that something is going to be different for each and every one of you, okay? But you've been tending your field, so to speak, and you have a little bit of growth, okay? A little bit of evidence of your hard work, of your energy, of your effort, but you're not feeling like you feel like there should be more. And, coming through as the Nine of Wands, you may be questioning, am I in Seven of Pentacles energy? Am I just wasting my time here? Am I, chasing a dream that will never come to fruition? Am I being ignorant? Am I being silly? Am I being foolish? Am I dreaming too big? You're really questioning yourself about something. And Spirit says, no, you're not. Don't give up. Don't give in. You're almost there. Nine of Wands is all about determination, and you will win. You will succeed despite your setbacks, despite your challenges, despite the slow moving energy. You will succeed. And this is not permanent. What you're working towards, it's not always going to feel this hard or moving this slowly. It's not. This is just where you're at in this process on your journey. It's temporary, and that's why Spirit's coming in strong, saying don't give up. And also, here I'm feeling that there is some blessing, some manifestation that's about to unfold in the very, very near future. Okay, and it's not the whole enchilada. There's more to come. But this, what's about to happen, is going to rejuvenate you, is going to restore your faith, your excitement, your hope, and will give you more energy to get to that finish line. Okay, so blessing coming in, and when that happens, that's your sign from Spirit. Like, yes, you are on the right path. Because, sometimes it gets tricky, right? When we're trying to achieve something and all this red tape shows up, we're like, okay, is this challenge? Am I being grown and shaped to achieve and align to this? Or are these a bunch of red flags, stop signs, detours telling me to do a U-turn because this isn't my path, this isn't the way? It could get very tricky, right? But in this energy, what I'm feeling for you is it's not red flags, it's not U-turns, okay? It's keep going. You're being shaped and grown to align to that outcome that you desire deeply. You're just in the process. You're in the building process, and that takes time. And your timetable is never the same timetable as the universe. Unfortunately, we always expect things a bit quicker, and then they don't happen till much later. And sometimes we'll just get comfortable in that energy. All right, it's going to take the time that it takes. I'm just going to roll with it. And then boom, it's right there, right? There's just no knowing how things are going to manifest and unfold in our world, okay? But Spirit wants you to know to keep going. There is a blessing coming in, and that's the sign that you've been asking for. And from there, it continues to build, and you're going to get to the finish line, and you're going to be happy, and it's going to be well worth the climb, okay? Because with the Nine of Wands, you've been a little battered and abused, tossed around, maybe feeling like you were in the mosh pit, okay? But you'll be all right. When this blessing comes in, it is going to totally rejuvenate you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And that will give you that burst of energy you need to complete the course, get to that finish line, get to that success, that goal, that achievement, that accomplishment, okay? And as overall, this is kind of a secondary message that's coming in about your week. Whenever you are watching this reading, this is truly timeless. This week, if things are very heavy for you, don't give up. Don't go into like a dark space thinking or emotionally. Don't feel like the universe is against you, because it's like all of this is as heavy as it feels, and it's like as quickly it's going to lift off of you. Okay, so also this week, it's going to get better. So that's like a secondary message, man. You've really been going through it. All right, Spirit's acknowledging that. You have really been going through it. And you're like, Spirit, I'm strong, but I feel like I'm about to break in half. I need a sign. I need an answer. And here it is. Spirit speaking directly to you. I hear you, my child. Do not give up. Do not give in. Things are going to get better. There's this beautiful blessing coming into fruition, which is going to restore you in every way that you need to keep pushing forward. All right. So those are your messages from the second card from Spirit. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, card number 3. Let's see what card Spirit has drawn you into. All right, we have the 8 of Swords. All right, you are feeling trapped, restricted, boxed in, imprisoned, okay? And you're asking Spirit, like, why? Why can't this happen? Why can't that happen? Where's my blessing? Where's my raise? Where's my abundance? It's different for all of you as this is a general read, okay? And you feel almost as though you are being blocked at every turn, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, whether you're negative, you're positive, you're giving, you're selfish, you're like, it doesn't matter. My energy is stuck. It's fixed. Why is this happening, Spirit? And Spirit is coming in and saying, listen, there is something that you are asking for that is toxic, that is not good for you at all. And I am holding you back. Like, okay, so you see these 8 swords? These are like 8 powerful angels around you. You have free will. Always, always, always. But the energy of your soul, the light of your soul, the vibration of you is not in alignment with what you're asking for at all, okay? If this is like a person, like a certain amount of money, a way of achieving money, a house, a car, a certain job, from your perspective in this moment, it seems like a dream. Like, what are you talking about? This is not right for me. This is toxic. This would be no good. Are you crazy, Spirit? Are you out of your mind? Because from my perspective, it's everything. And Spirit is saying to you, I can see something that you cannot see. And you're blocked from this experience because for you to even get close enough to see what I see would be very damaging to you. It's like you are a higher frequency, a higher vibration than what you're asking for. And some of you, if it's like around money, because I keep feeling money, you know, from your perspective, there may be ways that you feel like the only way that you could ever feel like you could have money come to you, and maybe it's like through a lottery win, an inheritance, you just get super lucky somehow, some way. And Spirit is saying, you know, money that comes big and easy like that has a tendency of leaving easy and hard. Okay, easy and hard meaning it goes quick and then you have a hard fall because you were raised up and then boom, it's gone. Okay, and so Spirit's saying you want abundance, and looking at getting lucky, a large sum of money dropping in your lap, that's just from your perspective, the easiest way you could see that happening, or the most likely way you could see that happening. And not all of you have to be about money. I'll get to more than just money. But what Spirit is saying is you could have a large sum of money that comes to you in a steady flow. And if it's a steady flow in, then it's a steady flow out. It's not, it's like when it comes to money questions, a large sum, Spirit's saying you don't want it that way. And if you let that idea go, Spirit's going to lead you down a path and you're going to see. All right. And I just have to tell you guys, like years ago, I used to think in that same way of like, man, the only way I'm ever going to get ahead in life is if I win the lottery or something, you know, something magical happens for me. And Spirit held me back from anything like that happening and led me into, you know, the life I have now, building my YouTube channel over time, you know, my main channel, Consciousness Evolution Journey, and now my second channel, Pick a Cards. And I built that over time, and it's steady and it's stable. And Spirit is saying the abundance that you desire, the comfort, the resources, all of that, let me take you down a path where it builds over time, and it's steady and it's stable and it's very fulfilling for you. All right. So in regards to money, and that doesn't mean your dream of self-employment can't happen. It doesn't mean you can't ever have like a small little windfall or something like that come into your life. All right. Spirit's just saying, because of who you are, the light of your soul, the frequency vibration of you, let me lead you down a different path to what you're asking for, especially around money. Okay. And now for everybody else who's not asking about money, the message is very, very similar. What you're asking for, or the way that you're trying to go about it, is not the right way for you. Okay. It's not. And so in your soul, you're craving, you're asking for this specific thing. And then here in the physical, in your eyesight, you're saying, and there it is, align me, align me, align me. And Spirit is saying, what you're asking for in your soul isn't what your eyes are seeing. Here, come with me. Let me align you to what it is you're truly asking for from the soul. It looks different than what you perceive. It's better than what you perceive. It's like you deserve bigger, better, more than what you're asking for, or there is a much more fulfilling, joyous path towards what you're asking for. And that's Spirit's trying to show you this. And that's why you feel so blocked. No matter like what you do, what you think, whether you're positive, you're negative about it, it's like, I'm just so stuck in this spot. And it's like, because Spirit's saying, yes, you can have what you're asking for, but this isn't the path. So let's say that you live, you know, in California, and you want to get to, say, New York, and then you're driving blindly, okay, and you just decide, okay, this is how I think I get there, and you go. It's going to be filled with turmoil and getting lost and needing directions and all kinds of stuff, right? But if you type in California to New York in your GPS, you're going to have a straight shot through. Spirit is saying, hey, I'm your GPS here. I'm your GPS. Let me show you the way. You're going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied. And to get like what you want, what you're asking for, it's almost as though you would have to lower your vibration to obtain that. And therefore, what would be the point in that? It wouldn't be fulfilling. It would be so temporary. And you deserve like steady, stable, long term with whatever it is that you're asking for. So this imprisonment that you feel, this blockade, it's because Spirit says, reach higher, follow me, let me show you, let me dazzle you. All right. So those are the messages from this third card. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, card number 4. Let's see what card Spirit has led you towards. Oh, and look, we got a little gift from the flowers. They gifted you with a piece of them. So, oh my goodness, we have Princess of Sacred Circles. This is Earth energy. That could not be any more synchronistic. Oh, I love that. All right, Mother Earth is with you in this reading, and she is gifting you. There is a blessing coming in. Okay, those of you attracted to the 4th card, Spirit is saying, expect a message very, very soon. Something that you wanted. It's about a commitment, a offer, a message about money in the positive, an invite to something. Whatever this is, Spirit says, say yes to it. because it's going to bless you. There's a bit of a harvest energy coming in for you guys as well, and that comes into Mother Earth jumping in with this card. She is going to bless you. Now, you all desire different things. You all feel as though you need different things right now. So some of you, this is a blessing of resources. Some of you, this is a blessing of love. Some of you, this is a blessing of clarity. Okay? There's no end to what this blessing could be for you personally. Where are you struggling? Where have you been saying to the universe, I need your help? Where's that at? Because that's where this blessing is most likely to unfold. And Mother Earth Gaia is joining in on that to really make things spectacular for you, to make you smile, to make you feel blessed, to make you feel like life is magical, okay? And this is solid. This card here, if this was like cups or wands, the energy is a bit fleeting. But this is pentacles. It's solid. It's stable. It's earth. You can trust this. Anything being offered to you, even if it seems really amazing, yes, it's not too good to be true. It's real. It's a blessing. You know, some of you, I feel, are going to get a really amazing deal on a big purchase. Like you wanted to buy something and then something came up, something happened, and you were unable to proceed to move forward, and you were very frustrated, and you're like, why, Spirit, why? Well, now everything's getting rectified. You're going to finally be able to make that purchase, but you're going to get a way better deal on it. And this feels bigger ticket item, like house, car, I don't know why boat, maybe boat or RV. Oh my gosh, some of you are considering changing your lifestyle, like living on the water in a boat or living in an RV. And this isn't like, oh, I'm so rich, I'm going to be luxurious lifestyle. This is more of like, I want to downsize. I want to be closer with nature. I want to enjoy my life. I want a simpler sort of lifestyle. And that's going to happen for you. Okay. That's a confirmation of that. But you know, any big ticket item that you wanted to purchase that you haven't been able to, it's because there's a really awesome deal coming your way, and you are going to be like, oh my gosh, wow. And I'll tell you something, my daughter was turning 21, and I was going to take her to Las Vegas to celebrate her 21st birthday. And, you know, when I was originally looking at the trip, because we were going to bring some friends and family, so it'd be really special for her, it was just crazy expensive. And I was just like, okay, I guess, you know, I'm just going to have to spend this, you know, this really sucks. But it is what it is. And when I went to go book the trip, I noticed some unexpected charges on my debit card. And so I had to freeze my account because it was fraudulent. And it took like an entire month for me to get my new debit card. Well, by the time I did get my new debit card, the trip was literally $4,000 cheaper. I am not kidding you at all. I was kind of shocked it was so expensive when I was first trying to go book. But a month later, when I'm almost down to the wire, it's literally $4,000 cheaper. And I've been planning and saving for this trip for her for 2 years. So I was so grateful for that deal, that huge change in amount. And, you know, what originally seemed like a bad thing, you know, nobody wants to get their debit card hacked, seemed like a bad thing, actually turned into a huge blessing because my bank fixed it and I got my money back. And then I ended up saving a lot of money on this special trip for my daughter. And, you know, and if I would have had to have paid the original amount of that, it would have been way less things that I could have done with her on that trip because of that. But having to wait a month, getting down to the wire, oh my gosh, biggest blessing. And know that sometimes things that seem bad, seem negative, are actually creating the space for a big blessing. Okay, so big ticket item for you guys. If you haven't been able to purchase it, or you haven't had enough money, just whatever it is, watch the magic. Watch the magic, okay? An offer, an opportunity that is given to you. You can trust it. It is real. It is true. It is solid, okay? Mother Earth Gaia is really in tune with your guys' read, and she's with you, and she wants you to know, like, the way things are unfolding, I'm with you. You know, she's our mother. She takes care of us. She provides every single thing we need to exist on this planet. And she's with you, and she's always with you. You can call on her at any time for love, for healing, for nurturing, for blessing, and she will come in and she will do all of that for you. And the way this energy unfolds, know that she had a hand in it. And I see this as Mother Earth Gaia and you in her arm, in her protection, nurturing you, feeding you, providing for you, and a big, beautiful blessing coming in for you guys that chose card number 4. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, card number 5. Let's see what card Spirit has drawn you into and what messages. All right, we've got the 7 of Wands coming through for you guys. Okay, let me just sit with this card for a minute. Okay, Spirit is saying you have so much more power than you realize. You are bigger than you know. And I just want you to take a closer look at the imagery. Okay? You see this man on his knees, but look at what his shadow makes. He's a pharaoh, just like them. And that really stuck out to me for you guys, is you are one of the greats. You are the best of the best. You are amazing at what you do, what you think. Okay, there is something about you that is top notch. And what that is different, as this is a general read, but you're top notch, top shelf. And you don't know that. And Spirit wants you to know that. And don't let, jealousy, insecurity, and hate in others steal from you what you know about you. Don't allow their projections to become personalized and become your own thoughts of yourself, because that's all it is a projection of their own energy, of their own insecurity, their own fear, their own shadow. And there's an area of your life that needs to be flourishing more than it is, but you're holding yourself back because you don't realize how amazing you are. And so Spirit has led you to this 5th card to say, hey, you are the greatest. Why are you doubting yourself? Why don't you believe? What are you afraid of? Take a risk. And sometimes, to fully awaken to your true potential, you've got to try and fail, try and fail, try and fail. And every failure, you learn, you grow, you become stronger, you become wiser. All right? So Spirit is saying, whatever this is inside your heart, yes, you are that thing. And you need to believe it. And you need to become it. Because even though it's like raw energy, raw talent inside of you, if you're not engaging it, it's just kind of there. But when you engage it, it becomes a part of you, and you become the master of it. All right? And you have that rawness, that realness to be at the top. That's you. That's who you are. Whether this is about your career, your talents, abilities, your spirituality, whatever it is, you are meant to go very far, okay? And you need to believe in yourself. And some of you, you as a person, as a whole, you don't realize how amazing and great and special you truly are, because the people around you don't give you that sort of feedback, that sort of love in return. There's a lot of unbalanced relationships in your life. And if you pull away and distance yourself from anybody that you feel might be potentially toxic, just say, you know what, I'm going to distance myself from all these people for a week, for 2 weeks, for however long you deem, and see how different your energy feels. Okay, just see how much better you feel, and start listening to affirmations and surround yourself with positive things, and don't even allow your self-talk to be negative. Be positive and see how different you feel. And you know what? Sometimes we have gotten to a point in our life where our self-worth and self-esteem is so low that is all we have in our life for relationships and connections, as people who are going to reflect back that low image of self. And I feel some of you are in that space, and Spirit is shaking you and saying, no, you deserve better than this. And you cannot be afraid to walk alone for a while, to shed yourself of these negative relationships and connections, because you deserve more than what they're giving. Now, that's not true for all of you that were drawn into card 5, but some of you, that is definitely a message, and you'll know, you'll be like, yeah, Spirit's calling me out on this. You'll know it's your message, okay? And you deserve more. And, even though you care and you may have deep attachment, as you change, relationships around you are either going to change with you in a positive way, or they're going to fall away, because that person is not in any way, shape, or form in alignment to giving positive love, having a positive connection with you or anybody else, all right? So some of you, it's time to know your worth and value and work on that, and shed yourself of the negative relationships and ties so that new, beautiful relationships can come in. And also with this card, the 7 of Staves, the 7 of Wands, you are on higher ground. You have the upper hand. You have positive karma, positive energy that you can tap into at any time. You've just got to believe that you deserve it and you're worth it. Start telling yourself every single day, I open my heart to the gifts of the universe. I open my heart to the gifts of the universe. I deserve to receive. I open my heart to the gifts of the universe. I deserve to receive. I am so grateful for all that I have. Just start that mantra all the time. Say it as much and as often as you can, all day, every day. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I am a good person. I am a child of the universe. I am just as special as anybody else. I am worthy of love. That is what Spirit is saying to you. That should be your truth, because that's the truth as Spirit sees it for you, okay? You deserve so much more than you believe for yourself, whether this is in relationships, this is in your dreams, your goals, your hopes for yourself, your lot in life. You deserve amazing things. You are a beautiful soul. You have great energy. Your karma is beautiful. It's just you've got to see these things about yourself. And as you do, watch that magic happen and unfold. So those are your messages from Spirit. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, card number 6. Let's see what card Spirit drew you into. All right, we have the 7 of Swords. And I already feel, card 6. Spirit is talking to you, or wants to talk to you about where you have been betrayed and cheated. Somebody did you dirty. And it's almost as though your hands are tied and they got away with it. Okay, that's how you feel right now. And this is a general read, so who this person is and what they did is going to be different for each of you, obviously. But all of you feel like they got away with it. Are you kidding me? And perhaps they haven't only just done this to you. This could have been done by this person to multiple people. Okay, this could even be like some sort of business or company. I even got like homeowners association coming through. It doesn't have to just be like a specific person. It could be like an entity, a business, a company that you work for. All right, it's just somebody or something deeply betrayed you, stole from you, did you dirty, and it's as though they got away with it. And you feel embarrassed, ashamed, shunned, like, Spirit, how could this happen? Like, this is not fair. And Spirit's acknowledging it is not fair what happened here. It's not. However, you're just still in the cycle of this. It hasn't completed yet. Things haven't come full circle. So you don't know what the outcome is for the person or entity or, business that has done you dirty. You don't see what's coming in that direction, okay? And remember this, all that is taken from you will return to you in a new and different form. And Spirit wants you to know that as well. And you shouldn't feel ashamed. You shouldn't beat yourself up. You shouldn't feel bad about yourself in any way, shape, or form for this, okay? There is a lesson for you, but there's a lesson in all experiences. And this is more of a lesson of learning that shadow energy that exists within each and every person, okay? And the more, I hate to say it, but if you never encounter shady people, you would never be able to know that energy and call it out and steer clear of it, right? You learn what you learn through experience. And so when you encounter shady people, shady situations, it's not a punishment for you. There is a lot to be learned through the experience of it all, okay? Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And you just need to look at this and that capacity and trust that karma will right all wrongs. And, a person who deeply lied, stole, betrayed you, that energy they handed you, it's going to come back around to them, okay? And they're going to be handed the lesson, but in a whole different form. And it's an equal proportion to the way they made you feel, right? Or the way that they made others feel. And, the way energy balances out, it doesn't have to mean if somebody, cheated on you, that they're going to be cheated on. Getting cheated on might not be the one thing that, gets them to their core and drops them to their knees. It may be, somebody stealing money from them or losing their car or losing their job. Like, you don't know what it is. So karma isn't always tit for tat. It's equal energy of vibration. What was handed is given back in equal proportion for the good or for the bad. And so just know that, this person, this business, this company, whatever, what they handed you will be handed to them tenfold. And that's the truth. And this didn't happen because you're foolish, you're ignorant, you have bad karma, you have bad luck. It didn't happen for that reason. This was just a bad person, a bad company, a bad situation. And your takeaway from it is a deep life lesson. And now you are familiar with these shadier energies in disguise, whereas you weren't before. So in the future, you encounter anybody or company like this again, right away, ding, 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 inside you're going to know because you've had this past experience. Okay, so it's not for nothing. And what was taken from you or what you lost, what you were cheated out of, is going to return to you in a new form tenfold. And whoever did the betrayal, the shady behavior, shady activity, it's going to come back to them and the way that gets them the most times 10. All right. So Spirit is saying focus on healing right now, acceptance, release, and just letting this go and trusting the universe that all things balance out. And even though it appears somebody has gotten away with it, they have not. They have not. Just you wait and watch. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.